I will not take much of your time. I'm waiting with a Vivek is. Oh, all right. Abha asked Siddharth a question, whether if he was the mayor of Chandigarh, what will he do? But she should have asked, if he was the mayor of Bombay, what would he do? I'm very sure he would never have allowed Antalya to be built. So, coming from there, from the sustainability and the world, the realm of the city planning, let me tell you about myself. I am an architect, graduated in 81, worked with Americans, and I've been designing hotels since 89. And I think I've done designed more than 120, 130 hotels. About 80 to 90 are still standing now. And we are the only one, our firm is the only one, which has not worked on a concept by any international architect, and we be the local architects. The hotel industry in India today is mostly governed by these brands. The first thing they do is they only recommend international names. We've been fighting against that. We've not been able to win because now the Supreme Court has said that anybody can practice architecture. You don't need to be an architect. So there goes the Council of Architecture and the architectural fraternity. That doesn't matter. Your talent will always show if you do right work. So we were the only ones who have been able to break into and being able to do JW Marriott's, Crown Plazas, Intercontinentals as Indian architects. I don't think many have done that. So we are happy to have done that. Okay, so first thing, this one I had actually shown in the ADAC conference in Bombay also. But just to tell you, this is a hotel which I want to show you. It's called Khyber Gulmarg. I don't know how many of you know. It's supposed to be today. It's got a lot of awards. Best luxury hotel of the world. It's become kind of a iconic property in terms of hospitality in India. The rates there right now starts from 50,000 to about 90,000, and you don't get it for 6 months. So I will not show you the entire design and everything. I will just run it through very quickly. The concepts, how we worked on it, how we derived the form. All right, there's a big story about this. This owner came to me in the month of December, and he kept on negotiating fee. And one time I said, I will not work on it. But he persisted. After about a month's time, I finally agreed to his offer. The next day, he brought my advance. He said, we are going to the site. And the site had about 5 feet of snow. So I've been practicing for this was about 2008. So I'd done a lot of hotels by that time. And always I thought that going to the site, one should get some kind of inspiration. I was never getting that. I was just still doing hotels, but you don't get it all the time. It's only certain sites which give you that vibe. So when I went to the site, so okay, we land there around 1 o'clock. We go to Gulmarg 3 o'clock. He wanted me to climb that hill. The same at 3 o'clock there. So there were 3 of us, all snow, 5 feet of snow. There was no road or anything. They were walking. Suddenly, I was following their footsteps, but I fell behind because of my weight. Those guys could walk faster. Suddenly, one of my foot went, tucked down, and I tried to fight. Other one also went down. So after within a few seconds, I was like up to here in snow. I said, oh man, I'm going to die. And I was shouting for them. Ultimately, they came. Somebody saw. Something happened. They saw. He shouted. After about 5 to 8 minutes, 8, 9 people came because these two couldn't have lifted me. So 8, 9 people came. So next day, he had a plywood. He took me to the site. The site was so awesome. I actually somehow found a tree branch, something there, a little dried wood. So I did the whole thing that, this is how it should look like. That's how I got the inspiration. And then I did the sketch in the hotel room that day on a A4 by A4, 1/4 of A4 size. The owner still preserved it. The hotel came out that way. We were very proud of it, and somehow it became a very successful hotel. So that's the story behind it. Try to use, I will not go into the detail of the designs if you want because time is running out. What I'll do is I'll take you to the end and show you a clip which the hotel has made. These are the awards that the hotel has got over the years. This place is actually heaven, huh? When they say Kashmir is the heaven, this is what it is. Did make a private theater there. These are the views from every room. All the awards. This is the biggest selfie point of the hotel. I think the Bollywood gang is most of the time here. This became the most popular point. Covered heated pool. And every bathroom was overlooking the slopes, the ski slopes. And nobody can peep into the bathroom from outside. Okay, let me have the third one. I'll skip the second one because time is too short. People are missing their drinks. Sorry? You would like to see more? See what? See this one, full design, or the next hotel design? Next one, okay. Okay. This is the design we're doing again. The JW Hotel, under construction right now. I think it will open in a year's time. The story with this is also quite similar. The owner, this came to me about 2 years ago. And he's also Kashmiri. He said, you had done Khyber all in 2008, we signed, 2012 it opened. He said, that was almost 14 years ago, you'd done that. So you must be 14 years smarter than today. So I want a much better hotel than that. So I said, I can't. I mean, that's something you can't just promise like that. I mean, I said, I don't know. I have to see your site. I have to see what can be done. And unless I get inspiration, I cannot. And he knew about the story, how I drew and how I went and all that. Again, that was the month of December. Again, there was snow on the site. So I never went up to the site this time. But we went there. So about 4 or 5, after about 2 or 3 hours at the site, it wasn't clicking. And the site was so bad. There was a irrigation canal going through it. There was a river going through that. So site was divided by this canal. And so I was like trying to avoid this. I will not be able to take up your project. But then we went around the river and then we went across. Suddenly I saw a spot and I saw my whole site. I said, stop. So I went there, went up to the corner of the hill, of that road. Then I saw the full site from there. Then I said, okay, I got the idea. So there, I said, I signed the agreement with him. And that sketch also, he got it drawn from me at that time only in the room. He also had that sketch preserved. So this is the design we're doing. So this was the site where there's a canal at the bottom of the site and there's a water flowing through it. All this west side view is all green, whatever, the agricultural land. South is nice. East is where the view was, where exactly the entire town sits and the main river. Pahalgam is all about river. And east and north. So, and this one, how does it work? It works here. So this is like a forehead of the site. This was a big forehead and the rest of the site was all flat. So here the inspiration which we got from him was basically the entire town is all about water. Pahalgam is about river. Gulmarg was all about snow and skis. This is about water. And then historically, what is it that is the pride of architecture of Kashmir? There was nothing, it was all Mughal because it was always Mughal. But the only thing that even egged Shah Jahan was the Nishad Bagh. So I did the street of the Nishad Bagh. Nishad Bagh was something, it was far too better than what the gardens Mughals were making. So when Shah Jahan went and he wanted to take over the whole, this thing, the king there, who was his father-in-law, he then gifted to him the Shah Bagh, so he closed down all the water bodies there. And that entire Shah Bagh is all about water. So this guy, somebody had opened, so this became the biggest pride of Kashmir. Shah Bagh is something which actually reflects the whole architecture, I would say, in terms of this pride of architectural thing, heritage, in Shah Bagh. So we said, okay, we will do one Shah Bagh there. So we did all that. Now, again, anybody would set his building right on top of the flat area, because that was what anybody would do. But I would say, I mean, the Frank Lloyd Wright, when he did his Taliesin house, he was looking at the slopes, and he worked on the forehead of the site. So I said, okay, we'll work on the forehead, and because forehead was giving me the full view, and we used that water to create a Nishad Bagh, a river inside. So entire flat land, all that water was kind of created here, stored here, from the canal, and we created a river. So this is our lazy river. See, Mughal gardens were all about discipline, about conquering nature. Today's time, when you know, we talk about organic stuff, so we didn't want to repeat Mughal gardens. We took the inspiration, created our version of the Nishad Bagh. So this is the Nishad Bagh we created, and the entire hotel is all along the Nishad Bagh river, the water body. And this comes here, it goes inside the lobby, and there's a big, huge waterfall, and there's a falling water bridge, which is my F&B deck. So we did this. Basements, this is my river there. Okay. Typical sections, natural light everywhere, all sustainability, facades, rooms. Okay, this is the kind of building that we're trying to design there. There's the lobby level. This is that falling water bridge, where from ADD you can come out and sit. There's that waterfall, that river comes inside, below the surface floor, it comes all the way, flows down. So all that water, we are not stopping anything. We are just using that as an architectural feature in a building. This is how the building looks like. So the landscape also, we took the inspiration from Nishad Bagh. Okay, this is all the So this is the kind of arrival experience. This is the kind of river we are going to create inside that whole garden. This is our version of Nishad Bagh in the hotel. And everything is all around it. There are various barbecue, picnic spots. So this is the project that we are doing now, which will be opening soon. Thank you very much.